The
yeah.
problem is everybody's trying to pretend like nothing's wrong with them, and that's why nobody wants to talk about shit. Because you know what I mean? Like you said, like you don't want to seem vulnerable. You don't want people to judge you, and a lot of times those conversations get brought to other rooms and shit. Like you might say something to somebody, and then that person goes and tells all these other people, and then everybody knows your business. You know. But back on the Robin Williams thing, I'm glad that you said that because that's like one of them things that like if Robin Williams never committed suicide, then no, you would never think like he was in pain or nothing, you know.
Exactly.
But now go watch any of his movies, you know, and
Yeah.
you can see like pain in his eyes, like that movie with Matt Damon, Good Will Hunting, you know what I mean? Or even like Peter Pan and shit, that Hook movie, like like whenever you see him, like the way that he could just start crying on like cue, like you know what I mean? And in order for somebody to do that, you have to be dealing with some real pain because actors, that's what they pull from a lot. You know what I mean? That's how they can cry on cue because they have fucking these emotions that bottle up and they just think about, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Definitely. But I mean, that's just one prime example out of countless people. And that's not even, and I'm not talking even fucking, well-known people. We got people out here every day that we all come across on a basis that you would never fucking know.
I'd be lying to say I never thought about killing myself. I ain't never had no gun in my mouth. I ain't never had a rope around my neck. But yeah, I've sat there and been like, my life sucks. You know what I mean? But it's almost like you almost just kind of, I don't know if it's like real or if you just trying to just make yourself feel bad. But you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, but I've definitely been in situations where like it felt like there was no way out, and shit always ends up working out. Like you know what I mean?
The thing is with that whole issue is in our head, and that's okay. I'm gonna throw this out there as well because I did a spoken word about a year ago called Chaotic, and it basically states to the fact of exactly what we're talking about. A lot of us won't talk about what we really want to talk about when it comes to this stuff. Even so, you'll have the people say, hey, it's going to be all right. In your mind, it's a totally different scenario. You're hearing them